matchup, I think it's the W, but we'll see.
Now here's Suggs. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Jokic. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Markkanen sets a screen. Smart for three. Portland with a rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Portland shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Markkanen outside. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Greg.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
And Suggs, here we go. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Suggs. And Anunoby for three. They get it again. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And stolen by Suggs. By himself. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Outside Strus. Here's Markkanen. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Jokic. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Pass to Strus. From deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. Trailblazers lead by 4. Here's Wells. Parries the corner three.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
From deep, Strus. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo outside. Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Now here's Jokic. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Outside for Grant. 5 on the clock. On target from range.
There's so much attention on Jokic there. I mean, he's able to kick it out for a three.
Pass to Strus. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Jokic up top. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
The visiting team, 15.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Nikola Jokic.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Portland on D. 3-point lead. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Strus. Off target from outside. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant. A one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Assist goes
That one
to
falls.
Giannis.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jokic the screen. To the paint. Jokic muscles it down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
The offensive rebound. And stolen by Jokic. Now here's Westbrook. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Show us those moves.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. And Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Team foul.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just 3-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Jokic. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
For your Blazer Dancer.
Portland on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Grant with a steal. And here comes the break. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, a tremendous athlete. Grant excels on the fast break.
To the wing on the left. The kick out to Walker. Outside Strus. Van Vliet outside. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Strus. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Strus has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
In this offense, they rely on Van Vliet to move the ball and find teammates.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for your
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, what you love about Anunoby is his toughness and work ethic. When he's out there, he's going to play hard every second. The battle of the boards has been something to watch. You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Outside Anunoby. .44 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I love the burst that Anunoby can bounce off the floor with, finishing the drive.
Inside. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Oh my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside Anunoby. Back to Suggs. Anunoby on the wing. Trailblazers gotta hurry, gotta get up a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Can I join you next time? No? Okay, we'll talk about it.
5 ticks left to play in the second quarter. 1 second left. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
34.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's Smart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Suggs. Jokic, a screen. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. The free ball. And no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. EA, back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Too much Giannis.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Stolen.
He did a good job of taking care of the ball in the first half, but he's been pretty sloppy since the break with it.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Jacks up a three. Wells, that's good. Wells has got 8 points.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
Dort outside. There's the three. Offensive board. Outside Strus. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. 13 points in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Suggs, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Jokic. Here's Wells. Buries it from three. Wells has got 8 points here in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
To the middle. Here's Strus.
Just a typical selfless play from Smart. He's all about team success.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Graham. And the layup is good.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Your Blazers Youth Dance Team. Show some love, fans.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Strus. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes into the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Dort. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
We've got a close game here in Portland. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Markkanen. In transition, here they come. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Smart. Pass to Strus. They set the pick to the inside. Antetokounmpo. And he makes it. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Back to Strus. From outside the arc.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. With the drive. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone. I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Now here's Markkanen. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? They're up 7. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you.
15.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Blazers trail by 7. It's Suggs with a drive. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From deep, Jokic. Dort grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
6 to shoot. Down low. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And Suggs, here we go. And he throws it down with one hand.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Pass to Dort. There's the triple. Portland with a rebound. We're just over a minute into this final quarter play.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
To the middle. Here's Dort. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Jokic. Suggs outside. Back to Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Jokic drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Blazers trail by 10. Suggs outside. Going inside. And a two-handed jam.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Oh, he jams it right back at him.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time, triple team the dude.
Outside Anunoby. Now Jokic. Oh, he can't get the layup.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Strus. Jokic with a rebound. Beyond the arc. That's off.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Down it goes.
Assisted by.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Strus up top. Uncovered. Yes, sir. Sticks the J.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Grant. Jokic fires. Cashes in from 18. Here's Antetokounmpo. Who's watching here? 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Count it!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Jokic in the post. And it's going to be a 3-second call. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. It's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.